Hello and welcome to another edition of Live at 11. Today we've got 3 staff members who will be sharing their Thanksgiving dessert recipes for your enjoyment. And we will also be sharing an interview of Joel Serrano, concept artist, who participated in this summer's ArtWalk. Happy viewing and enjoy!
For chocolate peanut butter no-bake cookies, we need 3 cups of oats, 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. Next we need a half a cup of milk, 1/4 cup of unsweetened baking cocoa, 2 cups of pure granulated sugar, 1 stick or 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And finally, we need just a pinch of salt. Line 1 cookie sheet with parchment paper. Bring to a boil for 1 minute. Stir mixture for about 1 minute until it comes to a boil. Boil mixture for 1 minute. Then remove from heat and add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Don't forget to add the pinch of salt. Next, mix in the cup of peanut butter. And finally, mix in the 3 cups of oats. Mix until thoroughly combined. Next, drop by teaspoonfuls onto parchment lined cookie sheets. No-bake cookies ready to eat when cool. Store in an airtight container.
Hi, this is Brenda from Westlake Porter Public Library, and I'm going to make gingerbread snowflakes from Gourmet Magazine, December 2002. It can also be found in the Gourmet Cookbook, which you can't get at Westlake Library, but you can get it through Search Ohio. So stop by if you are not familiar with Search Ohio. I found it online through the Epicurious app, and if you find some recipes that way, you can print them at the library from a mobile device, or even send a print job from home and pick it up from the drive-up window the same day. So just check out the website at www.westlakelibrary.org for more information on picking up your printouts at the drive-up window. So now let's get to making cookies. Okay, bring molasses, brown sugar, and the spices. We've got ginger, ground cinnamon, ground allspice, and ground cloves. We're going to bring that to a boil in a 4 to 5 quart heavy saucepan over moderate heat. Okay, we're looking for the consistency of a loose Tootsie Roll. Okay, it's boiling, so now we're going to take it off the heat and we're going to start adding the butter. Okay, now we're going to stir in the baking soda. It's going to probably foam up a little bit. And then we're going to start adding the butter, 3 pieces at a time. We'll add 3 more pieces until we've added all of the 2 sticks of butter. Okay, now we add egg. Stir that until it's combined. And then we'll add, well, get all the egg. Get all the egg in. And then we'll start adding the 3 3/4 cups flour and the salt. We're ready for the flour. And salt. Okay, it's all mixed up. We're going to transfer it to a well-floured surface. And then we're going to knead it. Okay, it's a warm dough. It's really soft right now. And the recipe says to use a 1/4 cup of flour to prevent sticking, but you really need more than that. And we're just going to knead it till it's soft and easy to handle. We used a 1/2 cup of flour instead of a 1/4 cup, but you don't want to use so much that it's not soft anymore. This is about ready to roll out. We're going to halve it and wrap half of it in plastic wrap and keep it at room temperature. And then we're going to roll out the rest and make cookies. We're going to roll out the remaining dough into a approximately 14-inch round, an 1/8 thick on the floured surface so that we can cut out cookies. As you can see, we still need to liberally flour it. Here we're going to cut out, got some fall themed cookie cutters and some Christmas themed cookie cutters, and just generally we've also got the snowflake, because that's what these are called, is snowflakes. We preheated the oven to 25, and now we're ready to put the cookies in the oven. First batch. First tray. And then we'll bake for 10 to 12 minutes. Nice thing about this dough is you can gather it up and re-roll it, and the cookies are just as delicious as the first ones. Okay, we're gonna get our cookies out. We're looking for them to have, the edges are slightly darker. They smell wonderful. Now we're going to transfer them to cooling racks. Okay, we're going to use a half a cup of cold water and a quarter cup of meringue powder. And then we're going to put that in the stand mixer. And we're going to add 4 to 4.5 cups of powdered sugar. We've got the powdered sugar in. We're going to put a towel over the mixer so we don't get a mushroom cloud. We have put the icing in a pastry bag, and now the decorating can begin. Baking and decorating cookies is a tradition for a lot of families, especially around the December holidays. But expanding it isn't a bad idea. We've got some autumn leaves with our snowflakes, some little houses, some snowmen, some Eiffel Towers. These cookies are easy to work with, so you can get to the decorating, and you can even leave them plain because they are delicious.
Hi, my name is Joel Serrano. First off, I just want to thank you for selecting my artwork for the ArtWalk in Westlake. I am a freelance concept artist, digital. My artwork was done multimedia, which I drew out first and then scanned it on the computer, then finished using digital tools, using a Wacom tablet. And I titled it Summer Rush. I was going to name it Busy Bee, but it was just too obvious. When I do concept work, I do everything on the computer and keep saving on files and send it to my employers. I also do traditional art using acrylic. And here's an example. I did this in acrylic. I do concept work for clients, for gaming industry. I have a few favorite artists. Paul Bonner, he does game art for board games. Carlos Fuente, he does concept work for movies, creature designs. I do creature designs and character designs for games. Here are a few examples of my artwork that I did for clients. I do, of course, whimsical creature designs, characters, just anything from my imagination I draw, either on paper or on a computer. So if you ever want to be an artist in the industry, Know your fundamentals of drawing. See what you see. Go to the zoo. Go in your backyard. Draw. Draw every day if you can. That way it will come easy for you when you transition into computer art. When I designed the character for the Summer Rush, I was just doodling in my sketchbook, and I just came up with an idea of a bee. And I work all the time and busy, so I pictured a tiny fairy on the bee, late for work. So I came up with that and finalized it in the computer, colored it, and the final result is what you see. Once again, my name is Joel Serrano, and I am a freelance concept artist, character and creature design. And thank you again for selecting my artwork for the ArtWalk, and I guess I'll see you around. Thank you.